Have you ever gazed up at the stars, overwhelmed by the vastness of the universe, only to feel a sudden wave of confusion or maybe even disconnection? If so, you're not alone. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating relationship between perception and reality, uncovering how our brains play a starring role in shaping the world as we experience it. Our brains are incredible machines, constantly processing information and constructing a version of reality based on our perceptions. But here's the catch: those perceptions aren't always accurate. When the universe seems to stop making sense, it's often our brain's interpretation or misinterpretation that's at the heart of it all. This brings us to some big existential questions. What is reality? How much of it is out there? And how much of it is shaped by what's inside our heads? As we explore these questions, we'll unravel the complexities of human perception and how it impacts our understanding of existence. By taking a closer look at how our brains filter and interpret the world, we'll uncover valuable insights about why things sometimes feel so confusing and what that means for how we navigate life. This isn't just a philosophical exercise. Understanding the interplay between our minds and the universe is essential for finding clarity, meaning, and even comfort in those perplexing moments when everything feels off. So, stick around as we delve into the incredible ways our brains create and sometimes distort the reality we think we know. Because when the universe stops making sense, it just might be time to blame your brain. Perception. It's the fascinating process that shapes how we understand reality, acting as the lens through which we interpret the world around us. At its core, perception starts with raw sensory input, what we see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. Our brains take this data and construct what feels like a coherent picture of our environment. But here's the kicker: this process isn't as straightforward as it seems. One of the most mind-bending aspects of perception is that it doesn't always match objective reality. Two people can experience the same event and interpret it in completely different ways, influenced by their past experiences, emotions, and biases. This subjectivity means that each of us creates our own unique version of reality, sometimes leading to misunderstandings or even conflict. Want proof? Let's talk about perceptual illusions. Take the famous Müller-Lyer illusion. Two lines of the exact same length appear to be different because of the way arrows are placed at their ends. It's a simple trick, but it shows how easily our brains can be fooled. What we think we're seeing isn't always the truth. These illusions aren't just party tricks. They're windows into the quirks of how our brains process information, and they remind us of an important truth: our perceptions are not infallible. Understanding these complexities can help us approach life with more curiosity and openness. When we recognize that our perceptions can be flawed or distorted, we give ourselves permission to question what we see and explore new perspectives, enriching our understanding of both ourselves and the world. So, how has perception shaped your reality? And what might you discover by looking a little closer? The brain. It's nothing short of extraordinary. This remarkable organ processes an overwhelming amount of sensory data every second, working tirelessly to construct the reality we experience. But here's the catch: it's not perfect. Our brains are constantly filtering and interpreting information, creating a version of the world that feels coherent and manageable. However, there's only so much data we can handle at once. To keep things running smoothly, the brain relies on shortcuts and simplifications. While these strategies help us make sense of the world quickly, they can also distort our perception. Take cognitive biases, for example. These mental shortcuts, shaped by our past experiences and beliefs, often skew our understanding of reality. One common bias is confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out information that supports what we already believe while ignoring evidence that challenges it. This creates a distorted view of the world, reinforcing preconceived notions and narrowing our perspective. And then there's the role of emotions. Our feelings have a profound impact on how we perceive reality. When we're anxious, even neutral situations can feel threatening. On the flip side, when we're happy, we're more likely to interpret events through a positive lens. Emotions don't just influence how we feel, they shape how we see the world. By understanding the brain's role in constructing reality, we can start to recognize these influences for what they are. We can catch our biases in action, question our interpretations, and approach our experiences with greater clarity and insight. So, the next time you find yourself questioning reality, take a step back. Ask yourself, how is my brain shaping this experience? By doing so, you empower yourself to embrace a more nuanced and balanced understanding of the world. As we move through life, it's easy to take our understanding of existence at face value. But what if we paused for a moment and asked the big questions? What if we challenged the very foundations of what we believe to be true? One of the most thought-provoking inquiries is this: what is the nature of reality? Is it something that exists independently of our perceptions, or is it entirely shaped by our experiences? These kinds of questions aren't just abstract. They invite us to take a closer look at how we navigate the world. Think about it. Have you ever had a moment when your understanding of a situation completely shifted? Maybe a disagreement with a friend revealed just how differently the two of you interpreted the same event. These experiences remind us of the subjective nature of reality. They challenge us to reflect on how our emotions, biases, and backgrounds shape the way we see things. But here's where it gets even more interesting. What if the way we perceive the world is just one of countless possible interpretations? Exploring alternative perspectives, whether through different cultures, philosophies, or schools of thought, can broaden our understanding and push us to question our assumptions. For instance, examining ideas like Eastern philosophy's emphasis on interconnectedness or Western existentialism's focus on self-determination can offer fresh insights into our existence. By inviting ourselves to question the nature of reality and our place within it, we open the door to deeper self-reflection and personal growth. Embracing uncertainty isn't a sign of weakness. It's a gateway to a richer, more nuanced understanding of life. So let me ask you this. How often do you pause to challenge your understanding of existence? And what new perspectives might you discover if you did? Curiosity and self-reflection, two simple practices that can profoundly transform how we see ourselves and the world. In a world filled with diverse perspectives and experiences, it's easy to fall into the trap of assuming our beliefs are absolute truths. But here's the thing. Questioning those beliefs can open the door to deeper understanding and connection, not just with others, but with ourselves. So let's get curious. Ask yourself, what beliefs might be limiting my perspective? How have my past experiences shaped the way I see the world? And when was the last time I changed my mind about something significant? Taking the time to reflect on these questions can reveal areas where we might feel stuck or unaware, helping us adopt a more open-minded approach to life. Curiosity isn't just about asking questions. It's about embracing a mindset that's eager to explore. When we approach life with curiosity, we become more willing to engage with new ideas, have meaningful conversations, and learn from the perspectives of others. It's in these moments that personal growth happens. And here's the best part. Curiosity also builds resilience. When challenges arise, a curious mindset allows us to see obstacles as opportunities to learn rather than barriers to success. It encourages us to dive deeper, uncover new solutions, and come out stronger on the other side. By embracing both curiosity and self-reflection, we can cultivate a life that feels richer, fuller, and more meaningful. It's not just about learning new things, it's about discovering new ways of being. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's keep questioning, reflecting, and growing, because the more curious we are, the more we'll uncover about ourselves and the world we inhabit. As we conclude this journey into the mysteries of perception and reality, let's reflect on the fascinating insights we've uncovered. We've explored how our brains shape the reality we experience, sometimes distorting it with biases and emotions, and how curiosity and self-reflection empower us to see the world in new and profound ways. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. What if your future self is guiding your actions right now, influencing the choices you make and the person you're becoming? If that idea resonates with you, you'll love our previous video, Why Your Future Self is Watching You Right Now. It dives deep into the connection between your present decisions and the future you aspire to create. So, before you go, take a moment to subscribe for more mind-expanding content. Hit that like button to show your support, and share this video with someone who loves exploring life's big questions. Then, head over to watch Why Your Future Self is Watching You Right Now, and take the next step in unraveling the mysteries of time, self-awareness, and growth. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay curious, stay reflective, and keep challenging your perceptions. See you in the next video.